Hi everybody, this is Susie from Ruby Rose Reborns, and I'm actually back sooner than later, and I'm here with my two beautiful Levi's. I just adore these two, and I was just going to do one of them, and then I thought, nope, we're going to do both of them because I just can't resist. And anyway, this is Cooper. And this is Camille, and Cooper was reborn by Deborah's Darlings, and Camille was reborn by Claudette Davis. So, anyway, I'm going to change them. I've got their other clothes off, but I'm going to put something else on them, something fun. I hope that it fits. And I've had these outfits. I had them on my Cabbage Patch Babies, Wesley Aaron and Pam Lena. They're the Pixiemommys, so I thought I'm going to take those off of them, and we're going to put them on our beautiful little kids here. It is Sunday, so they can do Sunday best, and I think they're newborn. But sometimes Petite Me does run a little large on newborns. So we're going to go ahead and start. And while I'm putting these on, I'm going to talk about, it's not really a tag, but while I was surfing through YouTube, I saw a video about collecting reborns and what size of collection do you prefer. So I watched a little bit of the video. It was a good video, and I think it was by Pixiemommys. And anyway, but I thought about that and thought about that. I thought that would be a fun topic to talk about, and it was interesting, a lot of the responses too. So I thought we could talk about size of your collection and what appeals to you and what do you prefer. Now, starting off with that, I just want to say that the size of your collection truly is your signature. It's your preference. Nobody out there could say, well, you only have one. I mean, that's not really collecting. Or two, that's not really collecting. Or you have 20. That's way too much. No, it's what you prefer. So this is what I'm going to talk about, is what I prefer. So I thought about this, and I thought, well, you know what? I just think if I address three things that that drive my collection. And the first one is quality of the reborn. Is what would be the first thing that would drive my collection. As you know, I'm an artist, and I've been an artist for many years, and I've been a collector for a long time as well. And most of the times had been what I collected for myself, from the dolls that I had made or my daughter had made. I've only purchased one doll in 9 years from eBay. I kid you not. And that was my very first reborn. No, I take that back. I lied. That first year that I kind of simultaneously started collecting in 2008 and reborning kind of at the same time. Well, I did. I had purchased 4 reborns in a very short amount of time off of eBay, and not one of them do I still have. And after I got them, they were a good deal. They were sculpts I really loved, and they looked very cute, but they were not really what I had been looking for. So, I mean, it was easy for me to part with them. You know what, Camille? We're going to put you over here while we get your brother dressed, because we are having a hard time. So, anyway, so that would be the first thing that would drive me, or would be what I would collect is the quality, because now, after all these years, I have 5 Reborns. Very happy with them. I have purchased a couple in the last couple of years, and they were very cute, and it was kind of an emotional decision, and I have sold them. They were darling. They had got great new moms, but it wasn't what I was particularly looking for. And oh my gosh, Cooper, does this look darling on you? I want everybody to see how that just fits him perfect. Oh my goodness, I hope everybody can see that. Oh, yes, that fits you just perfect, sweetie. And we're going to put these cute little socks on that have the embroidered rocking horse on each side. So we're going to take those darling little feet of yours, and we're going to put little socks on. So, yes, it would be the quality, and I really only buy now from artists that I know, that I've had some interaction with, that I know I've seen their work over years. They might not be artists that you're real familiar with, but in the Reborn world, yes, they have a very great, notable reputation in the Reborn artist community and forums, which are not the same as the YouTube community necessarily. So, like this little guy from Deborah's Darlings, I knew her work. I love her work. I still love her work, and she's very, very reasonable. But I mean, the realism cannot be captured, I don't think, in the pictures. But he has beautiful veining, and he has these darling he has wonderful capillaries and veining on his head, and he has that nice soft newborn look that I love. And his mottling is perfect. So it was very, very, very pleasing to me. Anyway, and so that would be it. I would look for quality. I look for artists that I know. I ordered my Emma and Ricky from Crystal, from Reborn, from Paris Alley, and I wanted that specific look, and that's what I waited, and I purchased it, and I did customs. Both of those were customs. This one was bought, Cooper was bought right off of Deborah's site, or from Dollfan, but it was from Deborah. Anyway, so then we have Camille, who is from Claudette Davis, and I've known Claudette for a long time. I've bought kits from Claudette in the past, and I've seen her work for a long time, and I've always, my favorite thing about Claudette is the hair. The hair trumped everything with me, was the quality of hair. It really was baby hair. The mohair's fabulous. The way she rooted it directionally was amazing, and it just looks like a head full of newborn baby hair. And I fell in love with this because this hair looks so much like my daughter Elizabeth. When she was born with hair like this, and when the hospital brought her to me, after they had cleaned her up and put her in her cute little white t-shirt and everything, combed her hair, they put that very little, same little curl type up on her head. Okay, so we're going to put this petite of me that was on Pamelina that I bought, and it's newborn, and I love the details in this petite of me. It has the pearls, the smocking, and the little embroidered rosebuds. So, and I think this is going to fit her just like Cooper fit. So, the next thing that I would look for in my collection is affordability. You know, and that's one of the reasons why I have 5 dolls. And one of them was made for me by my daughter, Elizabeth, and I rooted her hair. And the other 2 from Paris Alley were quite expensive, and I saved up money for a long time to get those dolls. And then, of course, these 2 were ones that I hadn't really bought a doll for a long time, so I was able to get these 2. But the affordability, and like I said, that's one of the reasons why I only have 5 dolls, because I don't know, I'm not looking for deals, I'm not looking for special prices, I'm just not looking around and seeing a doll and going, oh my goodness, I really love that doll, and go ahead and buy it, you know, regardless of price. And that's okay, you know, for anybody else. But this, remember, I'm talking about myself, and oh my God, Camille, you look just, she just looks absolutely precious in that dress. Oh. And I'm noticing from my camera that maybe the video is a little dark, and I don't know because it's bright and sunny outside, and I have my drapes open and the sun is shining in, but I have my camera lights on as well, so I don't know. But anyway, so it is affordability. I try to keep on a budget, and so when I do have a budgeted amount that I can spend on a doll, then I want to make sure it is just what I want, so I don't have to end up selling it later, and that kind of thing. And so far, outside of a few exceptions, that's the way it's been. I'm very happy with Ricky, and I'm very happy with Emma, and I'm very happy with these 2. So I feel like my money really went, that I spent it well on these guys. So it's the quality of the dolls that makes a difference to me in my collecting, and the affordability on the size. And the last thing would be my ability to interact with them. I love this hobby. I love dressing them. I love playing with them. But I want to be able to really, in my case, bond with them and have their essence, and for me to give them personality or essence or whatever. And you know, with my schedule of working full time, and now I have been doing some customs, and I'm amazed at the work that I've gotten in the last few weeks. I have 2 new customs that I am now going to start working on. One I have already started working on, but so my time, I just want it to spread around really good so everybody can see these dolls and that I can enjoy them. So 5 is my maximum for right now. That doesn't mean that it won't increase in the future. But right now for 5, I can do these 2 at one video. A lot of times my 3 girls in one, but and then Harvey. So, you know, I feel like I'm in control. I don't like that feeling of not being in control. And oh my goodness, you look so cute. And the space involved, because my nursery is in our guest room, and it shares space with a queen-size bed and dresser and all that. And so I've kind of carved a little niche out for that. But you know, the space, I don't know. Oh, and then there was one other thing. Oh, yes. Oh, everybody, please look at Camille. Oh my gosh, look at her in that darling dress and the cute little bonnet with it. Oh, I love it. Okay, we're going to put the hat on that came with his little suit on Cooper. So, The other thing is yes, Reborns are my number one, but I collect other dolls too. You know, and I know there's a lot of people in the community that collect other dolls. I collect Cabbage Patch Kids, soft sculptured. Not the ones you can buy in the store, but the soft sculptured ones, and that are collectibles. And I also collect American Girl dolls. So I have a pretty significant size collection from Cabbage Patch Kids and American Girls, and they all share this room. And we're going to not put those on you, Camille. Oh, yes, we're going to put some little sockies on this girl. So, you know, that takes a little bit of my time too, and some of my money, but I just love dolls in general. But, you know, I've chosen 3 paths that I really like, and that's, of course, the Reborns. I love them. And American Girl and the Cabbage Patch Kids. So I spread myself around a little bit. But that's for me, for collecting. So to sum up it all, if there is summing it up, is the quality of my Reborns, you know, waiting for the ones I want, really looking for the artist that I want, and so forth. And the affordability. You know, I don't want to get overextended in any debt or anything like that. And I want to be able to have money to do things with my family and spend on my other collections as well. So, the affordability, so if I'm going to buy an expensive doll, then of course that's, you know, there's no other dolls in between that for a long time. And having a place to put them, you know, the space and the interaction, being able to bond with them and interact with them and have some fun with them. So all those things mean that's what my collecting strategies. Everybody is different. I love looking at the small collections. I love looking at the large collections. I just love looking at the babies, period. So I thought it was a very good topic, and I just have to show you these little guys there. Are they not just so darling in their petite-a-me? I love Bonnie Brown sculpts. Oh, they just are wonderful. How she can capture really what a newborn is like. I think that's why these little Levi's are so awesome, because they're just like a newborn. And so there they go. I think I have them all set up now where you guys can see them in their little faces and in their little bonnets. So, again, it's 18 minutes, so I'm going to sign off. And thank you for hanging in there with me again. And thank you for all your support and your kindness. And I will be back.